Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today my MDX is in the shop and I have this Acura ADX as a loaner. Now, we all know, what does that mean? It means we get to test out a new product. That new product today is the DIY Detail Envie, all right, the Ceramic Detail Spray. And I keep screwing up the name, that's why I had to look at it. But the Envie Ceramic Detail Spray. Now, I tested this in the fall when it came out. I never put out a video on it. So I'm gonna put out a video on it today. And why am I using it today? Well, number one, it's like 35 degrees outside. I shouldn't even be out here, but this is the Outdoor Detailer channel. And because like literally 5 months out of the year, half the country is in cold weather, we wanna know how well ceramic detail sprays work on applying it to your car. Will the water behavior look similar to if you apply it at say 50 or 60 degrees? I don't know, I want to find out, and so I'm going to test it out today. So what the products I'm going to be using today, because I have to make sure I wash this and everything else, so I'm going to keep it in the DIY detail line. So we're going to do a DIY detail rinseless wash, first of all using the iconic rinseless sponge, and all this stuff is available at the House of Rags. Code DOD10 saves you 10%. Also available on DIYdetail.com and other places that sell DIY detail, places like Car Supplies Warehouse. The other thing is we are going to be using the clay towel from DIY Detail, all right, the quad fold towel, because I'm not going to use any iron remover on this because it's just too darn cold and I'm not going to about to wash the rest of the car off. But if there's any contamination on here that I could just get off with that clay towel, I'm going to try and do that. And then I'm also going to use the DIY Detail drying blanket. And then when we apply the Envie Ceramic Detail Spray, they actually do have a product or towels, but these I'm going to use the Mr. Twister from the House of Rags. These are great sealant towels or application towels. Anyway, so that being said, let's get to it. Let's get washing this thing before I freeze. And well, let's just see how this works in cold weather. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you some clips and everything from when I applied it to a car when it was a little bit warmer outside when this stuff first came out too. So stick around, let's get going. All right guys, so I have the DIY Detail Rinseless mixed up 256-to-1 in my bucket. Have some in my IK sprayer with the iconic sponge here. Now I mixed up 4 gallons initially. And why did I do that? Because I only have about 1.5 gallons in the bucket, maybe 2 gallons. And I saved some in my mix bucket because I'm going to be using the clean solution then with the clay towel. I don't want to go in with the clay towel with dirty water, so to speak, or dirty wash solution. I would rather use a clean mix. So that's why I saved some back. So anyway, let's get washing. We'll start with the hood and get going. All right, there we go, super simple. And after we wash this, or after we get done, you can see there's some dirt on here. It looked relatively clean, but there is plenty of dirt. In fact, let's do this. There you go. Nice and clean. Now where it's really dirty here, there's a lot of dirt. I'm gonna pre-soak with this, and then I'm actually gonna use my sprayer to rinse off that mud. I don't want to scratch up this car, and I will be doing that if I don't rinse a lot of that stuff down. There you go, guys. And just like that now, we were able to rinse that grit right off of that car. So now we're gonna be much safer in our wash process. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up the car and then I'll be right back. We're gonna hit it with the clay towel and we'll keep going. So I've done a rinseless wash on the whole thing. I did not do the tires or rims, don't care. Our goal today is the ceramic, you know, to check out the spray detailer there. So anyway, I rinseless washed the whole car, and now I have our quad fold towel, and this is actually genius because it gives you perfectly like good squares, and then you have where the liquid can actually come out of the towel there. And if I need more liquid, I can always put a little bit of spray. And again, I'm not using iron remover just because I don't want to rewash this or try and rinse. It is too cold out here for that. And just going across here, I'm not actually hearing much of anything being picked up. So, and this car literally has like 1,000 miles on it, so it's not like it's had a big chance to do much of anything. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna keep doing this and go through this thing, and then once I get the whole car hit with the clay towel. And the other thing too, just FYI guys, when you're using these clay towels, don't push down. You don't need to like put pressure on it. Literally, like whatever you can do. If I was just gonna drag this around with like one hand like this, you don't need pressure. You just want to use the weight of the towel itself. This will grab the contaminants, it'll suck them up, get them in here, and then you rinse this off into the bucket. Now, if you're going over an area and you hear a lot of that noise, rinse it more often. Okay, go back in the bucket, rinse it off really good, and check to make sure. Look for little particles. There might be a particle in there. A lot of people say, oh yeah, these things will scratch the car. What's really scratching the car is, number one, putting pressure, but number two, what's also scratching is when you get stuff in here that you don't rinse out. You get dirt in there and then you're not rinsing it, and all you're doing is dragging it across the surface. That's where you're getting all that marring from. Just my opinion, and it is what it is. Okay guys, so before I break out the drying towel and get this thing dried off, I want to show you the hydrophobics. You can kind of see that the rinseless here is just sitting on the surface. I've clayed the entire car, and so let's just check. I have my trusty, my little Ego HPW 2100 and a little bucket of water here, and it's just warm enough to not freeze. But let's check out the hydrophobics, and so you can see that there really shouldn't be, or I hope not, otherwise this video is a complete fail. Well, let's check out the hydrophobics and see how this looks. Okay, there you go guys. This is flat. It's sheeting some, but there's definitely not a protection or protectant on here. Maybe there's a wax. Let's check out the side. All right. There you go. You could literally see there's nothing on here. It's slowly sheeting off. All right, guys, now that we know there's no ceramic sealant on here, no ceramic coating, maybe a wax, but it really doesn't look like it. I'm gonna get out the drying towel, the DIY drying blanket. Let's keep going. Okay, guys, so I have the DIY Detail, the drying blanket, and we can use this a couple different ways. All right, the Envie, we can apply it as a drying aid or as a sealant. So in this case, I want to use it to actually provide a little bit of lubrication for the drying blanket. You don't specifically need it, but I really like to always feel my towel gliding across the surface. So I'm going to actually spray a little bit on here. And again, I really didn't need 3 sprays, but it just makes the towel glide so much better. And in fact, this, even on a cold surface, like I said, it's like mid-30s out here. This, I could already feel right now. In fact, I'll tell you what, guys, I'm not even going to cut the camera. I feel this towel just gliding across the surface. Let's see what this looks like right away here. So we've waited, what, 30 seconds, maybe a minute? Let's see how this looks. Look at that, just 30 seconds later, or maybe a minute. All right, that was used as a drying aid. That's the difference we see. So again, let me show you what it looked like a minute ago, and then now what it looks like now. There you go. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna take the Envie, I'm gonna use it as a drying aid around the rest of the car, and then we'll be right back because I'm gonna use it as the ceramic detail spray. I'm gonna use it straight on a dry surface, and we're gonna see then what it does after a little bit of cure time. All right, guys, so you saw what the Envie looked like after literally 30 seconds to a minute of just using it as a drying aid. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna apply this straight as a ceramic detail spray. And again, we're gonna be using the Mr. Twister towels from the House of Rags. These are awesome for sealants and things like that. And whatever your drying aid of choice or your sealant of choice, these things are awesome. And I know DIY Detail has their own color. It's the same towel, but anyway. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna put like 2 sprays into the towel here, but I'm just gonna mist on probably like actually 4 sprays. I wanna get this towel kind of loaded up a little bit and just wipe it in. Okay. Get it wiped in, and then I'm just gonna flip and give it a quick buff like so. All right, so there we go, half the hood done. What's really nice about this is that you can't really, it's really hard to actually over apply this. In the past, the ceramic gloss, like I mentioned, you can actually, or maybe I didn't even mention, but you can actually over apply the ceramic gloss. This is much more forgiving, and this is a more of a short-term protection versus a long-term protection, which is why there's more, this is more forgiving. It's not gonna leave those like super high spots like the ceramic gloss might have done. And you could see I'm actually putting on quite a bit. I'm doing multiple sprays, 3 sprays per panel. This is my money. I bought it with my own money. Nobody gave this to me, guys, so just so you know. Now, the other thing I really like to do with ceramic sealants or spray sealants, I always love to put them on the door, like inside there, because to me, when you reach in and you feel that nice slick surface on the door handle, like to me, that is like the hallmark of a really good ceramic coating. That's what everybody wants to feel. They want to feel that like super slick, super smooth paint. And so if you can do that, you are doing, like basically you're doing a really good job for you and your customers, in my opinion. And I'm gonna make sure I get the plastic on this, right? I gotta get up in there. And I'm gonna give this a quick buff on the other side of the towel just to make sure that I removed it all. And even in the cold, 35 degrees. In fact, in a minute, I'll show you the temperature. All right, there you go, guys. Oh, it's 38 now. Feels like 30, so there's actually a wind chill going on there. So feels like 30. 39, oh, it just changed to 39. And a lot of times if you want, grab 2 towels, use a 2 towel method, one to apply, one to buff. Makes it super easy. All right, guys, so there you have it, the DIY Detail Envie Ceramic Detail Spray. So once again, let's cover this again. I did a rinseless wash, just a straight rinseless wash with the DIY Detail Rinseless Wash, as they call it. And then I used the quad fold clay towel. I didn't use iron remover or anything else. Went over the surface with that clay towel just to do a quick, I guess, removal of anything that was, I didn't get too in depth, but it didn't feel too bad. And then after that, we tested the hydrophobics. You saw that. It looked like maybe there might have been a wax on there at some point or something like that, but it sheeted really slow. It didn't look like there was any type of hydrophobic behavior on the paint whatsoever. So then I used it as I used the Envie as a drying aid. You see me putting it on there, dried it off with a towel. Immediately it starts to become very slick with the towel. And then immediately after, literally less than 1 minute after I applied it as a drying aid, you saw me spray off that surface. You saw what the surface looked like. Now what I want to get into is look at the actual hydrophobic behavior as we spray it, as we do that hood. It has been roughly 20 minutes now since I applied it to the entire car. Again, less than 40 degrees with the ceramic detail spray, less than 40 degrees outside. 20 minutes later, I let it cure for basically 20 minutes, and you could see what it looks like on the hood here. And then if we go to the side of the car, you can literally see the performance on the side of the car. It looks like a ceramic coating. The water behavior is absolutely fantastic on this. Tight beads. It looks nothing like it did. In fact, here's what it looked like originally with that slow water behavior, the slow water sheeting, and then now with the actual, like, the coating, the ceramic coating behavior to it. It just looks absolutely fantastic. All right, guys, so now that you've seen what it does on this car, let me explain to you a little bit about some of my observations that I can't put like in visual. Number one, when you first apply it, you're gonna notice, like, you're gonna feel some slickness with the towel, but as time goes on, you're gonna actually feel it get slicker and slicker and slicker on the surface. So if you run your finger across it when you first apply it, you're gonna be like, oh, it doesn't feel that slick. After like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, a half hour, an hour, it's gonna feel like super, super slick on the surface. And if you take your towel, you're gonna notice that as well. When you apply it with your towel, your microfiber towel, you're gonna go and you're gonna buff it, and it's gonna feel a little bit slick. But if you take another towel 10 minutes later and you go across that surface, it is gonna be absolutely super, super slick. Now, the other thing too is I mentioned that I did it on another car. I actually had a rental car that I used probably actually right when this stuff first came out. And on that rental car, I did the same thing. I didn't even clay it. I literally just cleaned it with rinseless wash, and then I applied the Envie Ceramic Detail Spray. Now on the hood, you can see what I did was on the hood here, I used it as a drying aid, and you can see the water behavior as a drying aid. And then on the door, I sprayed it on the door as the same thing on this vehicle. I sprayed it as like the detail spray or ceramic sealant, and you could see the absolute amazing water behavior. Now, I did notice after that video, or after I recorded that section there, that about an hour later, when I was turning in the car to the rental shop, I touched the surface when I got out of the car after I had driven there, and it was absolutely super amazingly slick. And in fact, the guy, when they were checking it in, I was like, hey dude, I washed this up for you, I did this, I did that. And he was like, hey, this looks awesome. It looks even better than when it left here. So they were really thankful. He didn't charge me any damage fees or anything like that. And honestly, the other thing too that I want to tell you guys is, and I have been very careful about saying this on my channel, because when you polish a car, the polishing process naturally makes something pop. It makes it glossier, etc. But what does it look like when you don't polish a car? I can honestly say that I have noticed that with this Envie, I have noticed that there is an additional gloss. The car seems to pop, or the gloss seems to pop a lot more than it did before. So anyway, that's my final thoughts on the DIY Detail Envie. Oh, and let me explain. I used approximately, because I use this as a drying aid and as that spray sealant, I used approximately 2 ounces out of this bottle, and I applied it heavy. So on a drying aid, you would be using normally probably about a half an ounce of product per wash. So on a 16-ounce bottle, you're gonna get roughly 32 applications out of this as a drying aid, or as a spray sealant, you're gonna probably use maybe half ounce to an ounce as that spray sealant. So that means minimum 16, maybe 24 to even 32 applications as a sealant out of a 16-ounce bottle. And if you use code TOD10 again at the House of Rags, or I think Outdoor Detailer 10 or the Outdoor Detailer 10 at DIYdetail.com, you know, it's going to be $18 for a bottle of this stuff. So literally for less than or about $1 or less per application, you're going to get the type of water behavior, you're going to get the performance that you see here in this video. So anyway, guys, that is again the DIY Detail Envie. Until the next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.